Okay guys, it is Trackmania time. It's of course late at night now, thus I will be quiet. Also, I'm not expecting many people to be on the stream. That's quite standard. But if anyone does join, then please, any suggestions and I'll add it. Probably right here, because I've got space. Anyway, people were telling me to fix this, like make it slower, but I don't know. It's just getting to the point where it's too obvious that I have to keep adjusting it. It feels like it. Because I just made the route a bit too fast. Bullshit, that felt nice. Could have maybe added an extra block here, slow it by like a few hundredths, but too much effort or something, I don't know. So instead I made all this grass. That's it. That does not look right. Is that the same angle? You are kidding. That's the same angle. Right. Right, if you have any tips or just route suggestions that you'd like to add, feel free to. I've got some spare space. If you could just leave it in the live chat thing, in case you weren't aware. Yes, it should be this. There it is. Perfect. It's tripping me that that is the same angle because of the shadows. That does not feel correct. Anyway. If I undo it, yes, okay, so there was signs at the very end, as I remember. So now, I've got this, that would start thing. We can maybe add the checkpoint there, then there's the possibility for cuts, so the later checkpoint the better. But yeah, you can get there in a decent amount of time. That was the start boost. That undoubtedly had a start boost. You do not usually get such a start. So you usually have a gear stall, which is an extra bit of time. Okay. Why am I adding that? I shouldn't be. The plastic is a part of the turn. Yeah. So what do I do? People have given me recommendations making wood, but I just can't build wood. Aside to like just this calm feeling, that's very looming. It feels open everywhere else. A bunch of birds, nice colours, stuff like that, right? But just that right there is quite looming, quite dark. Do I have a other side of that? I mean, they have this. But like, if I want that but upside down, oh no, I'm just going to start putting a bunch of these there. Because I like this map to have a natural feel to it. Or like a happy feel. That's in line, right? Yeah, perfectly. But we are ever more increasing the time. Okay, it was not perfectly lined up like I thought it was. Wait, the angle wasn't the same. That angle. I'm not tripping. Here's proof. There's a difference in angle. Why? That's annoying me. But this is just mainly me streaming this for the sake of having most of the building process streamed. I just like that. I'd say most because I've missed out a bit. We add just a few flocks of birds. And it gets so much more lively. The fireflies you can actually crash into, and these are also two large fireflies. No, these are just bigger fireflies. And now it's just a much more calming atmosphere. What? Did that last one add fireflies right there? Yes. Oh, that's a lot in a single concentration there. But, you know, it's not that bad. Although the annoying thing is, why is there so many right here? Can I, like, not get rid of that? Can I just get rid of, like, this? Not what I want to get rid of. I'll be honest. there's a hitbox. Right. Just these specific spots. Don't want 5 eyes. Too many are overwhelming. They shouldn't be like directly on the track. Hmm? Okay. And then the rest is, yeah. Too much plastic yellow. It's an understandable thing. But yeah. Definitely does get rid of the gluingness. What if I just built like an incredibly stupid route over here? Or just like nothing. I know what to do. I like the idea of having them finishing that. Oh, but that would require something crazy. And that's fine. We can do that. Something crazy. Right, surely. I mean, I think that would be good. Followed by... Why is my mouse lagging? That. I think, no. How do I do this? That, but like there. Least clean ending, right? But oh well. That's what you get for being the newest route I build. Right. How do I add a plastic wall to that? Because I don't think I can. Or at least not very easily. Other than, obviously, if I were to just do that. But that's not really going to work, is it? Does this work at all, by the way? No. It does not work. if we add this? This might be too fast, I won't lie. If I do that, does that work? Hello to anyone watching. If you have any suggestions, comment them below, and there's an incredibly high chance I will use it. Right, oh, the plastic does not work at all. Well, I say that, I know it goes from 3 viewers to 1. That's crazy. Because if I put a checkpoint there, then that's an easy cut. I can tell that as someone bad at the game that that is an easy shortcut. Oh, especially when you're filtering the grass hills. I don't think that that route's going to work very well at all, but you know, open to opinions. Right, I keep forgetting I have to actually place a checkpoint to 1, be able to respawn, and 2, to be able to finish. Right, that, no. Keep in mind, it's going to have to compete with this route, which now is a little different. That seems like a horrible time, and it is, but it's not a horrible route despite seeming like one. It's an incredible route. As you can see, holy time. I mean, I've put so many reasonable blockages here. That all used to be road. Now it's all grass. We could also like put a sign there, but the thing is, there's the possibility of a cut being incredibly close in time. That cut there, incredibly close in time, if I don't push this to be too slow. Right, anyway, I've spent almost 8 hours mapping a map. That's gotten incredibly little attention. Well, I mean, it's okay in the ratings department. But yeah, so anything that you want me to add, comment below. I've got a route that can be changed. Back here, made an actually good start to show it. Where we could put a route here. The wood is just like a placeholder for now. In fact, there's not even a checkpoint to make a valley route. right now. But where I place this checkpoint will be important because currently I think that there's a shortcut. Behind that for sure. Isn't there a chance of Uber bugs, by the way? Of course there is. That just makes it more fun, more risky, less PF, I should say. If you get Uber bug, that was meant to be on cue. But now I've gotten multiple Uber bugs on it before, including one where I barely crossed the line and Uber bug off the line. That's a mental time, by the way. I know that we'll go in this direction before the grass ramp is like 0.51, and I think version 8, but it's version 10. Factoring the fact that this is version 10, that means I've only spent like 30 minutes per version, which, you know, it's crazy. Got to be mindful of cuts, well, more so of fast cuts, because there used to be a cut where you could just go here to there and it was fast, so I patched that. Then I realised that there was a line where you can go here, patch that. There used to be, in an old version, a ramp here, like a hole, and you can go from that into a different finish. Then, as you can see there at the top finish, it's also been some patchwork. It's been a lot of patching. But I haven't fully patched this. For the sake of, you can't triangle finish, but you can bug slide into it. And I think that that's the strat that I want to compete with the fastest normal strat, being this bug slide route. But anything you want me to add, seriously, just say and I'll add. This is partly your guys' map as well. Also, apparently the routes are unbalanced because there's not too many routes that you can go sub 14 with. Like, hang on, let me just show you one of them, for example. Or then, like, let me show you another. So there's not that many routes that you can go sub 14 with. You know? The routes are very unbalanced. Just because of how unbalanced the routes are. I don't actually remember if this route is a sub 14, if driven good. Can't be bothered to actually keep it now. Oh, probably not. But then again, that's not. Those aren't the only routes of the map, so there's a bunch of distractions, which like the freest one of all, 15.5. I'll show you the freest of them all. Like the one that you're meant to see the first time. This is the first route that you're ever meant to go. 8 hours on the timer, by the way, only. You see your 15. Then, like, probably the second route you're meant to go in here. You could go so slow to not hit that, but I'm too skilled. What do I say? Use that ledge of terrain to get to the finish. It's quite a fast run if you do everything nicely, nice and fast, you know, nice and fast, but plus a second. So yeah, I used to think that that route was fast, so I put like an extra 2 blocks or something to slow it down. And now it's an incredibly slow route. Then there are routes that are so hidden, you see them off the starting block. So yeah, like you see that? Right there, literally full frames. Yeah. You can get it by going here. And then a not so clean jump up to here. And good look over that transition, by the way. If you want, you can take the turn, but originally that was a full like road turn, so you couldn't cut the corners, but I felt that that was a bit too restricting. So yeah, here you go. To be fair, that's a decent run. That's the fastest I've ever driven that route. But also it's kind of the first time I got it clean, but still. So yeah, sure. The obvious routes are quite unbalanced. But you know, hidden cut route is fine. Anything you guys actually want to put here. Otherwise, it's just going to be this. Why aren't there any checkpoints? How do I? Right, now this route is actually playable. I don't know if it's too fast or not yet. Might need some balancing fixes, let's be honest. I don't think that we're getting that constantly. So, undo. Could add a wall. Could add walls. You know what? We could add walls. And now we're good. I keep forgetting you can do that. I like how you can get a start trick, like the backwards start trick, even though there's an incredibly high guarantee it's never going to be used, Because that's a horribly slow time. In case you don't know, that is a backwards start trick over this. Which we were essentially done before. Did I do the start trick? I'm not even sure at this point. There's a trick where you can just gain like 50 speed every gear. I don't think that that's gonna work in the end, I'll be honest. Right. I think that that little bit of wood is good. But of course, too much of anything isn't ever good. Oh. Oh, right. Okay, backwards. And then we do like a flaking to the sideways finish right here. Boom. Thank you, by the way, to viewers who are here. It doesn't matter if you type or not, just being here means a lot. Right. Surely that's not going to be a fully obsolete route idea. Considering it's so long. Oh my god. Wait, what? Yo, spooky hello there. Any route ideas? I do have to be quiet, so you might have to turn your volume up unless I'm being normal volume. Yeah. Any ideas? Because currently I'm just going off random things. Because these were meant to be places where you could get things, but totally not, so I just started building random things. So yeah. Surely that you're going to add scenery or just leave it like this. Might add mild scenery like more seagulls and fireflies, but the thing is I like the idea of calm, not over the top in your face scenery. That's the kind of scenery I always liked. I don't like up close scenery, and also I like the routes being quite open, because yeah. Snowcar really isn't built for that, eh? Oh no, what do I do? Because it just feels like I've got too low speed. But at the same time it feels like I'm going too fast. So if I add a booster, what will happen? But also, if you have any tips with scenery, just like not in your face scenery, I would love that. I could also send you the map if you want, so you can do some mild scenery. Oh, that's why that doesn't work. Because the jump, you don't make the jump. And now you will make the jump, because extra speed. Yay. Oh no. It unlinks it. That's annoying. Right. Also, do you have any ideas for a route? I could probably squeeze in a few more, let's be honest. If that's the average start. I have gotten good at the fast starts. Wait, hang on, that route was a bit too fast. No, I need keyboard abuse. I really need the keyboard abuse. Right. I can't build wood. I know I can't build wood. So, I'm building wood. Let's go. Everyone's favourite. Someone who builds in a style they don't know how to. Now, if I put a finisher there, that's not going to give way to any cuts, right? I probably will. So I'll do a gentler turn. Oh, sorry, sharper. And then do a thing like this. And a finish. Or you can jump up here to that finish. Yay, more stupidly fast routes. Because people wanted more routes, and I keep thinking that faster and faster is acceptable. Eventually we're just going to end up with like 9-second routes. And I know it. I mean, that's what happened on Lost. As you know there, I got a sub 7. That is so cuttable. That is so cuttable, it's funny. But yeah. Right. We are cooked, aren't we? Spending so long on just the routes, effectively. Right, we happen to have a little bit of speed. So there we go. I don't know if that's good or not. It's quite difficult to tell because I'm bad at wood. It just feels like another route. You know? But someone requested a wood route. There's a wood route. Right. I don't know if the wood route is going to be the fastest. I would assume not. Well, at least for now. But also, if I get a 13.9, well, 14.9 now. Pros will, wait, 14.9 is not fast. I just realised. 15.3. Wait, was I worried about 14.6? Nah, 14.6 could stay. Wait, here. We could redo that back to how it was. Yeah. So, how fast is this? Or is it just like very fast? Is it the 13.6 or is it 14.6? Because I don't remember. It looked like 13 though. Right. Oh no. Probably, see, this is the slow start that I'm used to seeing. Or was used to, sorry. 14. Yeah, bro. Maybe it wasn't a slow start. It just looked slow. Oh no. But at this point I genuinely don't know. If I made this easier, I think it could be too fast. Right, that is a fast start. That is a too fast time. Also, just to show you how fast that start is, there it goes. So, I think that it's good enough to do some shenanigans, even if it's mild. Just like the wood time. You can go the boring way. Down. And a finish. Right. Did I get a fast start? Oh, we might need a bit of balancing for this route. If I want to make this route quick, right, I don't even know which route is faster, but I think it's safe to say I'm too fast for these routes. Right. Okay, so going straight on is worse for sure. I think we're good at this route. Like, this route is good enough on the fast side to not to be like might not be an idea for long. Unless I bring it closer by a single block. I went up. Right, I think this will be very close in time with the Pro Star. If I know how to do the fast start reliably, then this could maybe be a strat for that. This could maybe be a path for experimenting. But yeah. We are at 8.5 hours, I see. The time is almost midnight. And this is getting pretty crazy of a map. It might be too big, you know. Like, just error map file too big or something. You know, because we short we short players have lag issues and stuff like that. I know it's faster to go the other way. But, oh well. Eight and a half hours in. Okay. This is getting quite stupid now. You know what? Login, not validate. Boom, 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 boom. High quality. This will take ages. I know. Wowie. This will take ages. The fact that I made 2 new routes today. Is crazy to me. Now is this done? Yeah. Oh, actually it's quite close. So it only took a minute. And I'll overwrite that. Weekly short live test. Surely it's more active now, because later for the Americans. Oh no. Mate, Heroin, no cuts, please. I will always say that now. The last maps. Probably maps. Last map for sure. I'm lost. Right. Seems so simple. Where's the catch? Okay, maybe I am highly scarcely for this. Who are online? Leo, Heravan. Okay. So it's like decent batch of it. I think some of these people. Also, a one map from Heravan? Unheard of. No, seriously, I swear I only made full speed. That makes sense. It's Heravan, of course it does. I must say plus, but cautious. I don't know how that actually doesn't mind. Like, it's so cool. It's so nice. Okay, you should go here. Why do I always mess something up? You just joined? No, it's PlayStation 4. Right. Leo, sorry. They full hunted this route, by the way. They got the 0.5. Out. They got the 0.5 going that way. 0.51. It's actually quite crazy. Uber, come on. Where's the Pingu going? Also, it's nice and holy. Okay. I don't understand that. I don't know. Right. I was slightly ahead of Leo at the checkpoint. I know Leo went this way. I'm sorry that they went it. Oh, so exactly a minute there. Right. Also, if they keep saying that I'm spamming the same things, I promise I'm not also. Leo, stop PBing. Nah. May also be a sneaky cut, which I hope people in weekly shorts find. Yes, thank you. I like they could still attract favour, so it is. Right. I can't wait for the results. I think same time. Yeah. Let's look. Oh, what has happened? The result is 4.3. Seen better, seen worse. 4.3 being good. 2 plus plus, 1 plus, 1 plus minus. Okay. Bonk or bug. Right. What do I feel like this is? Yes, really. Oh, bonk or bug, as in bonk or bug slide. Ah. I have no clue where to go. Right, that's definitely a bug. Slide. Right, that's a bug for sure. Yeah, bug slide. Okay. Minus, not 3 sub 20. Exactly. Oh, stop the timer. Right. People are bug sliding the start. Of course they are. Wait, why does that perfectly work. Is that my PB? Yeah. Okay, so as perfectly as it may work, it is quite slow on the recovery part. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Like, not me, it's Phoebe, but you know, I'm following Phoebe's rules. Right. It is 5 seconds long and faster on both boards. Fair enough. Alright, and I did my non-game advice. Fortunately. Because why would they? Oh no, not this. Not this. Wait. Yes, this. This is the plus map. This is the plus map. This is the plus map. I like this map actually. Yes, I remember it now, just from the whole. Yeah, I lost the muscle memory, but this must be a new version. Yeah, I don't remember how difficult that was to get, but also how fun it was when you got it. Of course. And yeah. Plus map. This was where I realised this is actually, I think, one of, if not the first decent weekly short map I ever played. So I had major skill shoot at me. You should have a risky finish. Yeah, brain. Anyway. Third place. Okay. Second place. Who's ahead of me? What's the press? Oh, Windows, of course I did. I'm first. Oh wait, what Leo is ahead of me? Oh, I didn't see the time. My old friend Plastics. Is that Neo? Well, no. You don't have to have any Neo knowledge to do it like me. I can't Neo, so no. I know incredibly well I can't Neo. Well, I have been chilling in second. I mean, yeah, it was a crazy good run, but still. I swear you could take more speed before. There's sounds are added to prevent that. But not. Right. I have to remember to add this track to favorites. Just no comment. Oh no, not another heroin map, bro. Why? But yeah, okay. Sorry for whatever that was. This is a plus box. Always was, always have, will be. Unless you ruin something absolutely atrocious. Surely you won't. Oh, this is a 2-man? No, it can't be. It must be a 4. 4 or a 2. Can't spot where that's finished. The start will be there. Ah. Ooh. How do you get these starts? And how the hell are you so good at it? Building stuff. My old frame plastic is a 2-man. Whoa. I think a lot of people failed this turn. Oh, that is a long time. And then we go here. Here again. And then I'm done. Right. Why? Why cut a map like this, bro? Like how one person's started it and now 3 people do. Are we okay? Surely it's not intended, right? Right, Heaven. Right. I mean, if it's intended, then it's a pretty good way of hiding it. If it's not intended, buddy, I think you're in a bit of danger. Right, great start, followed by perfection through there. Okay. Okay, bro, make a risky path. Oh, I'm fast. I'm fast. Bro, why is 80 so difficult? You know, I'll go normal route for once. For once when it cut is discovered, I'll go normal route. Just to see if it goes. Oh, that's put there so that the cut is faster, isn't it? I know your tricks, I know your tricks. And then this will PB because I have a better ending. Yeah. Of course. Do I say plus cut? Or like minus cut? This is definitely plus cut and leave. Yo, I just got a new sub. Oh my god. Wait, what? It's just Kira subscribe. There we go. I actually gave me sub. Right. Thank you so much. Edit version 10. What is there to edit? I don't know. There is nothing to edit. That is where I will be leaving off street. And thus, I think I can safely say thank you all so much for watching. Good rest of your night and goodbye.